Hey everybody, today I have the second episode of my brand new series, Create a Killer, for you. Just a reminder that in this series, I sit down with an icon of horror and ask them to create whatever kind of killer they want. If you missed the first episode, make sure you check it out. I interviewed my fiance, Chelsea Rebecca, an icon of horror because of that Dead Meat podcast. In this episode, we swapped places and she interviewed me. And I just want to apologize for how fucking weird and disgusting my killer gets. I don't know what I was thinking that morning. We were both kind of tired, and yeah, we came up with what we came up with. Please don't change your opinion of me because of it. Let us know what you think of the series overall, though. Go ahead and give us feedback in the comments, and then if you like it, we'll make more of these in the future. And don't worry, they're not going to replace kill counts. We'll make more as a supplementary series on the channel. Y'all should know by now that we're only 2 weeks away from weekly kill counts again. So once again, without further ado, here is a new episode of Create a Killer. Again, please don't judge me too much.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Rebecca, and welcome to Create a Killer, where we sit down with an icon of horror and create a killer. I'm here with James A. Janice. You know James A. Janice. He's my fiance, and he hosts Dead Meat and the Kill Count. Thank you for coming to what is now my show.
Well, thank you for hosting what is normally my show.
So I'm gonna guide you through the process of creating a killer. And do you feel the pressure a little bit?
I do, because really, I talk about people dying every week and the kills, and I feel like people are like, oh, that James guy, he's gonna be an expert on kills and killers, but what if I'm not?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like it's the feeling of being a movie reviewer and then being asked to write a script.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure when you've been spending your life saying what movies are good and bad, and then you write Beyond the Valley of the Dolls.
That's right.
Roger Ebert. Yes.
It feels exactly like that.
Yeah.
This is my Beyond the Valley of the Dolls.
So you said you kind of have an idea, and I think a good starting point to maybe finesse that a bit is, do you see this being a supernatural killer or a more grounded killer?
Here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
It's a killer who begins as a person, but then has something happen to them that makes them more supernatural.
Okay.
So I guess
that.
in the end, supernatural is the answer to that.
Okay, so this is an origin story kind of, okay, interesting.
I mean, you could say the same thing about Freddy, or arguably even Jason. They began as human beings,
right,
who then had something happen to them, and now they are more than that.
So the movie is not us seeing that happen.
No, we will see that happen.
Okay,
sorry.
So we're still, again, to reference the 6th Freddy movie,
Freddy's Dead,
where we see his origin, and it's something we should have never seen. You know?
With the dream demons.
Yeah,
I want it all.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So, but you wanna risk it, and like you wanna show.
Yeah, I think that will be really the Act 1 turning point. Will be this transition into a more supernatural being.
Okay, so what is that process?
One line description. Geek Squad killer.
Geek Squad killer.
Yes. This killer works for the Geek Squad, or the similarly named, non-copyrighted computer repair service. Nerd Crew.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something, yeah. A little.
Or Best Buy could, get in on this,
Yeah.
How much money are they making? Come on down. Join the horror club.
Exactly. I like that we both pitched sponsorship as part of these.
After Banana Splits, if Hanna-Barbera was willing to let their property...
That's true. We can do anything.
Exactly.
So do you see your character starting as a good guy? Is
No.
this a toxic Avenger kind of thing?
This is not. This is a bad person.
Okay.
Because, a little story. In high school, we did, job shadowing things. And I picked a computer repair place in the local neighborhood. So I went there and sat with the guy as he repaired someone's computer, but while he did so, he was looking for personal files. Like he was like, let's see if we can find anything. And of course, high school me was like, yeah, let's do it, man. Now looking back, I'm like, oh, that sucks.
I've never heard this story before.
No, this is a first for you as well.
God.
And then
That's such a nightmare, because you trust. Ooh, okay, I actually like this, because that really did, I instantly felt that.
Yeah.
That made me feel uncomfortable.
So that's who we're dealing with. This killer is like, starts off as a bad guy, all right? Because I think a few years ago there was stories about Geek Squad getting in trouble over doing similar things.
I think so.
Yeah.
So is this gonna be kind of a grounded horror? Is this realistic thriller? Okay, you're laughing, so no. You instantly just wanna take it off the rails, okay.
Oh, this is off the rails.
Okay.
This is potentially problematic.
Oh no, okay.
Because, okay.
Let's get you canceled. Let's
do it. Well, I mean, we've already got a guy looking for personal files. This guy is a pervert.
So like capital P personal files.
Oh yeah. Okay. He's not looking for bank information. He's
not interested in money.
No.
Okay. All right, so what do you see your computer nerd guy looking like?
This I could use some help with, because I don't want him to be a stereotype. You know, one, in either way. I don't want him to be the Geek Squad, like white shirt, black tie, glasses, like that's like Revenge of the Nerds.
Okay,
Carradine.
We're not doing 80s nerd.
Yeah, that's
pocket
boring.
protector.
And I also don't want it to be like an overweight neckbeard person.
Okay.
Because that's lame and like, I don't know, maybe like a Cillian Murphy kind of thing.
Yes.
Right?
Because Cillian Murphy cleans up real nice. But he's still creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you sit him in a basement for a while and don't let him wash his face, I bet he could get pretty gross looking.
Yeah, I could see who was on? He was on Westworld, and he's also a McPoyle.
Yeah, McPoyle-esque for sure.
Okay, we're like, could feasibly look pretty good, but he's greasy and
super greasy. That's the only thing that
maybe like sallow is a good word, like a sallow complexion.
Oh yeah, that adjective does not get used enough.
Right.
And probably in his 30s.
Okay.
This is not like a young guy who you can excuse the ignorance of youth. This is a guy who knows what he's doing and should be condemned for it.
Okay.
Okay. You want that supernatural?
Yes, please. I'm
that supernatural spice?
I'm scared, yeah.
Okay. Fleshlight.
No.
Starts with a fleshlight. This guy's a pervert. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
You don't have to be a pervert to use a fleshlight.
That's true. You can use a fleshlight and be a perfectly functioning, healthy person.
Yeah.
But this guy, he gets perverted with it. And he uses it in conjunction with VR porn. Okay, so he's got the helmet, he's looking for this whole experience.
This all still sounds perfectly fine.
Yes, until he plugs everything in and gets a literal virus that gives him supernatural powers. He is corrupted by a porn virus, and because fleshlights that connect to their computer, that's not a thing.
I think that is a thing though.
Is it really a thing?
I think we've gotten there, you know? Because of course we have.
Well, let's say it's not. This has to come from self-tinkering. Because, when you're, my version when I was a kid was before Xbox controllers could just plug into the computer. I cut one and tied the cables together and made a functioning USB-controlled Xbox controller.
So, just with open wires and stuff like that?
Yeah, man. That's what nerds do. Which is great when it's used for good purposes. But this guy is not. He's trying to hook up his fleshlight to have a 5D porn experience.
Oh, and what if the porn he's watching in the helmet is a succubus?
Ooh,
you know,
it's like
internet
demonic
succubus.
kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's like a hot demon lady.
Okay, that could be what he's into.
Yeah.
And then,
but it's a real succubus that he has sex with in VR unknowingly.
Okay, and it infects him.
Yeah.
And he is now...
What, an extra pervert? Where does he go from here? Because he's already weird.
Well, initially, when this idea was still percolating, I was thinking that his motivation would be safe internet practices, like, oh, your password is password, I'ma come get you. But I think we've landed on a killer
he's a bad
He's a bad guy, and that sounds like a, overly zealous, righteous person, like kind of Toxic Avenger-y.
Yeah.
But this guy is not that anymore. Right. So I wonder, how sometimes when people get hacked and their photos get released publicly, there are those who blame the person for taking the pictures in the first place. I wonder if he has kind of that going on a little bit.
Interesting.
I'm gonna need help because this guy is so awful.
Yes. Again, we are making a movie that exists because people can write think pieces about it.
Yeah, that's the goal of this.
What if people who've wronged him in his life before he gets transformed, he can then just make fake stuff of that. He can make deep fakes of his...
Deep fakes have to factor in.
Yes.
Because there's such a
he can make
upcoming problem.
Deep fakes of his enemies.
So his motivation is to get revenge on all the people who told him, you're weird, you overcharged me, I'm writing a bad Yelp review.
Right.
Etc.
Stop looking through my files.
Stop looking through my files. And he's like, why are you attacking me?
Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, calm down.
Yeah,
why are you so mad? So does he look any different after he's transformed? I think typically you're not really surviving a succubus encounter, but...
No, but this guy did.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. I like the idea of him having wings though.
Wings?
Yeah.
Oh, so he flies through the air.
Yeah.
He must have that fiber connection.
Yeah.
He's just speeding through.
Oh man, this guy. Does he have any weapons besides being able to just conjure
Here's
stuff?
the thing, yeah. You can use any kind of technology around because as we learned from the Child's Play remake, everything's connected to the internet. They had a table saw connected to the internet in that movie, so...
Oh, just like smart devices.
Smart devices, the first thing I thought of was like a CD tray, but computers don't even really have those anymore.
They don't really.
But we'll have one anyway. It'll be one of those things where people watch it and they're like, this guy is too old to be making a movie about this. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so you can have a CD tray coming out and killing someone, I don't know, strangling people with a mouse cord. Mm-hmm. Also, I'm thinking like monitors aren't even heavy enough to
fall on someone.
Give them a stew from Scream.
Right.
Yeah, they're just flat screens now.
That would be kind of funny though.
We'll do it.
It'd be funny if he gets transformed during the 90s. And then as he's, realizing, oh my gosh, that's in like a sequel where he realizes everything is too compact and handheld.
Well, with VR and everything being part of his origin, I don't think the 90s works.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I mean, I guess there was really cruddy VR in the 90s.
Oh god.
He's just having sex with this like pixel, this like 8-bit succubus. Hot. Does he have a name?
Oh no.
Have you thought of any taglines, anything?
Cyberpunk.
Wow. I like it.
It's all right. Mm-hmm. You've been #canceled.
Oh, I like it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. As far as his name goes, I don't know. Chet?
Chet, yeah. I like it.
Thanks.
Chet's good.
Okay.
You're not like ruining anyone's life by,
Not that many people.
Right.
I feel bad for the Karens and Chads out there. They're...
I know. Yeah. Okay. I like Chet. Chet's weird. Does your character have any weaknesses?
I would imagine firewalls are a problem.
Exciting.
Maybe
VPNs.
Yeah, VPN.
Yep.
There you go. More sponsorship. Nord, get in on this. You can
Right.
save the day.
Incognito mode, maybe.
Oh, incognito mode, sure. Or no, that's like the first level where it's like, oh, I think this is a way to get around, but then it doesn't work. So yeah, I'm thinking just cybersecurity.
Maybe he just gets like owned on 4chan and it like just breaks his morale.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's in his 30s, so there are going to be, no matter how awful he is, there are teens
that'll just break him.
Who are so much worse.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
And he'll be like, but I've been here for years. I've been on
like,
4chan since you were born.
And they're like, okay, boomer.
Right.
And that just kills him.
Oh no. Just okay, boomer him into the abyss. That's so sad. Even though that guy's, I'm imagining like a Gen Xer. but then like no one remembers Gen X. You award golden chainsaws for best kills.
I do.
What do you see as being the golden chainsaw in this movie?
I'm thinking a whole set piece group kill at a LAN party. So it's a big old group of people playing video games on their computers. I think he gets in there and he messes stuff up.
Oh.
Yeah. So like monitors blowing up, people getting glass in their eyes.
Like a big, like one of those big, cause I love scenes where a bunch of people just get offed at once. Like the beginning of Ghost Ship
Yeah.
is the best part of Ghost Ship.
Yeah.
Just a big old clusterfuck of a kill.
Absolutely.
That when someone like you is trying to review it and count the bodies.
I'm like, nope, we're not doing this movie.
Yeah.
Sorry, the collection.
All right, thank you, James, for being on your own show.
It was my pleasure.
Yes.
It's a great channel.
Yes, and thank you for letting me host. This is fun.
Yeah.
I had a good time.
Good.
And thank you for watching Create a Killer. We're gonna meet so many more killers in the future, so stay tuned.